Hey guys, today I am not working on a car. I got to get my truck unstuck. So this is what I've got. So we had a big storm blow through yesterday, and they were talking about a lot of storm surge, and of course my place floods. So I spent a lot of time on Saturday getting ready for the flooding. I'll get to the big thing that I was up to. And so I didn't get any videos done. And Sunday, yesterday, was the day that my family has its Christmas get-together. So I have nothing this weekend. I did no videoing this weekend. So today's Monday. I leave for work tomorrow morning. So I've got to get something done today. Well, yeah, my truck's stuck. So today's video, I'm going to be trying to get it unstuck. I've already started this morning. I brought out the old Cub Lowboy out, and the Cub Lowboy won't even budge my truck. I'm pretty sure it's down on the axle. Whoopsie. And and all I did was come out here to check things out. I was actually not going to stay here the night because of the flooding. But fortunately, thank goodness, I had no flooding in the house. I did have flooding in the yard. I had about a foot of water in the yard. And let's get to why I didn't get any videoing done on Saturday. I was also jacking up both of these 40-foot shipping containers. So why do I have these 40-foot shipping containers? It is because cameras stuff. I've already got one in here. Kinda need two hands to open up these doors. There we go. I need to lube these things up. So I've already got a cross cart in here. Hello! Hello! So yeah, I got the shipping containers, and that way I'll get my garage cleaned up, and I'll be able to shoot more videos of my cars in a cleaner shop. So that's what I've been working on rather than shooting car videos. I've been jacking up these containers and getting stuck in the yard. So I gotta hop on my Fat Moto bike, and I've got to go get a road legal running vehicle to go get my old Army Jeep to pull me out, because the Lowboy wouldn't even pull me out. So I've got a ride, like a long ride, to go get this thing. So let's go get it and get on down the road. All right, so what I'm riding today, I'm riding this. So what I'm riding today is I'm riding the Fat Moto, I believe it's a Rover, and I've done some modifications to it. So this is what I've got. I put a torque converter on it, which is, it improves the handling of the bike so much better. And so I also added the 98cc engine that I got from Go Power Sports. The engines are like, don't hold me to it, but they're less than $100 for the engines. And the bikes, the Fat Moto bikes themselves, they come with 79cc engines originally. 79? Yeah, I think so. And this is 98. Handles so much more power and stuff. Well, just to let y'all know, Fat Moto is having a pre-sale, and the bikes are like $799, $999, all the way up to like $1,300. And so all you gotta do is get up Fat Moto. It's like gas. So all you got to do is find the link in my video on the Fat Moto, and it should take you right to how to get the bikes. And yeah, right now is a great time to pick up one of these bikes. And yeah, you can do modifications to them and make some, you know, a little better, a little bit more power, stuff like that. But you know, the Fat Moto stock bike is a great bike to start off with, and you don't have to modify them, but I do. Because I can't let them just, you know, be stock. I can't let anything be just stock. So I'm gonna hop on this bike, and we're gonna head on down the road, and I'm gonna pick up my M715 so I can unstick this Suburban. So I also put a header on this bike. Works pretty good. The factory muffler couldn't fit, so I had to do this. So there should be a video on this bike pretty soon on Cars and Cameras, I think. Show you how I did the modifications. Let's go. Did you see that? I spun some tires. Pretty muddy. So I've got about a 7-mile ride. It's not going to be too bad on this bike because it tops out right now. Legally 20 miles per hour. I made it out here to my dad's, and right over here in the garage is the Jeep. So I'm going to be hopping in the Jeep, loading this bike in the back of it, and heading on out to the swamp and get my truck unstuck. All right, so here's the my dad's garage. I'd like to shoot a video in here sometime, but for now, we're just gonna grab this old Jeep here. Got a little bit of water leaking in here. This was my dad's car that he drove around. It was mine. It had been in an accident. I drove it around with a bent up front end. Then he wanted something to drive, something better on gas, so he asked for the car, and that was his daily. So I'll shoot a video on that sometime whenever I get it on the road. It's a really cool garage. I'm definitely going to shoot some videos in here, talk about everything that was his. You know, we got lawnmowers and tractors and all kinds of tools and stuff. This was his hangout spot. Hopefully the truck will start up, because it's been a while since I've run it. Alrighty, ignition on, choke, and cranking. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, reverse. Let's back out. I'm always freaked out with this garage door because it's so close. y'all hadn't seen the video on this Jeep, y'all check out one of my earlier videos on this 1967 M715. Let's get on down the road. No power steering. Driving it one-handed is a little bit of a challenge. There's Granddad in the woods. I think he loves this thing too. I had to go say hey to Granddad. Alright. I truly hope that this truck will be able to pull the Suburban out. I mean, as far as four-wheel drive vehicles, this is probably the most awesome factory four-wheel drive that you can buy in the 60s. Now, modifying them, yeah, you can get a much better truck than this one, but as far as factory, I think this one is like the best four-wheel drive. Just really bad engines. Alright, I think it's about lunchtime, so I'm probably going to wind up dropping by, grabbing some lunch on the way to get me unstuck. Tell you what, getting my truck stuck has changed my whole day. I had plans. And now it just went a total different direction. But the one upside, I got to drive my Jeep, and I hadn't driven my Jeep in probably 2 months. I love this thing. Move my Cub tractor, and then I got to get this Jeep in front of my Suburban. Alright, so we have arrived. I'm gonna get my old tractor out of the way, and that'll allow me to back up to this truck, the Suburban, and it should pull it right out, I think. Oh. sexy, you know what turns her on. When she's staring at me as I'm chugging along. We're gonna get this thing parked right back where it gets parked. Well, that Suburban is down on the ground. I still wouldn't trade this place for anything. I really love living on the river. And as long as you are prepared, it's not going to be an issue. And I was pretty prepared this time, just not prepared to get stuck. And fortunately, it wasn't so bad that everything got flooded up. Tractor's back in its hole. Turn off the fuel. And we're good to go. That simple. Ha, look at that. It was that simple. I don't even think I spun tires. All I got to say is this Jeep is one bad mamma jamma. I couldn't pull my Suburban out with my tractor, but the Jeep, it was like effortless. So M715 guys, 1967, can't beat them. Let me see, what else am I gonna do today? I gotta pay some bills, I gotta do this and that. I'm gonna have to take this Jeep back and put it back in its shelter, but the Suburban is out of the hole. I got some holes I gotta fill up. Yeah, the rear diff was definitely on the ground. So, got some holes I gotta fill in. All right, well, I'm gonna take this this Jeep back. I got to drop off my Fat Moto. So these are two vehicles that have just been awesome today. Fat Moto and my M715. All right. Yeah, I got so much I got to do today, and the day is ending already. All right. I'm gonna get this bike unloaded, put it in the house, drop this Jeep off. All right, so I made it back in the shop. The end of the day is approaching. I gotta pay my bills and all that stuff. So maybe that's it for this video. I don't know, we'll see. Guys, I'll see you maybe. Happy Father's Day, Dad.